Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. My name is Dirk Andrews. Alongside me, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker, Ryan Butcher. Welcome.
Thank you for the warm welcome, as always.
It's always warm, always warm. So we have two great games today. It's going to be great because we're going to see some great action out on the field. Also because there's a little celebration to go along with it. Sophomore night here in Coffeyville. We're going to honor our sophomores and hopefully they honor us with some victories as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they do something for us. I was like, I think we're fine.
Well, they do have something special planned for you, Ryan. You just don't know about it. But
good.
Yeah, hopefully they'll honor us with a couple victories tonight. That'd be great. First off, we have the women's team, and we're going up against Johnson County Community College tonight, which is going to be tough.
Yes, this game is pretty much a must-win if we want to make sure we have a spot in the playoffs and maybe even a chance at hosting a home playoff game.
With the way the season has gone, it seems like every game has been a must-win. A tough 3-game losing streak in the middle of the season kind of put us in that position, but we've responded well since then, I feel like.
Right. I think they've only lost 4 games total the entire season.
We have 10-5 overall, 6-4 in conference.
10-5. Well, who even counts that 5th one?
Well, I officially did in the stat book, and so did the KJCAA website as we get rolling along here. 63 goals in 15 games for this squad.
I like that average.
Wow.
I'm no mathematician, but that sounds pretty good.
Well, and I'm not either, but I'm some sort of a statistician, if that is even the correct way to say it. 4.2 goals.
4.2 goals.
A game. So 0.2, that's big.
I don't suppose you looked up what Johnson's average goals were.
I'm sorry, I did not.
We'll bring that in on halftime, I'm sure.
Okay, so throw in from the Red Ravens here. Anna goes up for the header there. Izzy Attenborough. She's one of our sophomores that'll be honored tonight. And we will do that in between the men's and women's game. So around 7 o'clock or so, I would say, or close to that time, maybe 6:45, 7. Around that time, we'll honor both men and women's teams.
Normally the men's game is scheduled to start at 7, but it's 7:30 tonight to kind of make room for that. And that's, of course, assuming there is no overtime at the end of this game.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. Last time out, Red Ravens lost to this Johnson County team 2-0. Looking for a little revenge here. Last time out for the Ravens, though, overall, Saturday in Cali. How'd that end up?
With a win in extra time, right?
Yeah, 3-2. That was very impressive. And another win against a ranked team.
I looked up the highlights from that. I can't even tell you where I actually found them, but I got to see that goal where the entire Cali defense pulled up from a free kick, not realizing that still left all the Coffeyville players behind the ball, effectively onside. And you could see that moment of confusion where they were expecting a call and essentially let their guard down and just gave Coffeyville the goal, which I'm not complaining about that. Thank you for the gift. We worked hard and we deserved it. But
sure.
That was such a bizarre decision. That's like I'm not saying I'm not saying that's a horrible thing, but it was nice.
It was
a gift.
It was a gift, and it was unusual, honestly, to see from a great team like Cali.
Yeah, I know.
A strong team like Cali just let up like that, just a moment of weakness there, lost focus, and there you have it.
Well, hey, sometimes the team that wins is the one that takes advantage of those mistakes, and what we've seen in game after game, it's a little mistake is what the game hinges on. Speaking of which, not going to let that little mistake happen.
Excellent job there by Faith. And
the referee's going to call that back for a Coffeyville free kick.
Okay. I've commented on this before, but I love having Faith there in the midfield. A holding midfield defender maybe giving some support to that back line. She doesn't let anyone through. I like that.
True, and she is not afraid to charge up and join the attack either, which we're thankful for that, too.
Oh, no doubt about it. She's very quick. And here we go. We see
There's
Anna.
Anna?
I was told Anna today.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, I know. We've been basically saying it wrong this whole time, but okay. I think either way she appreciates it. Yeah, she wasn't too sour about it, but here we go.
Well, it was nice of you to tell me before the broadcast. Oh, wait.
I didn't tell him before the broadcast. Well, I was so ashamed myself, but here we go. Red Ravens on the attack. Both teams filling each other out.
Johnson's trying to play out of the back, but they are having some trouble here. And yet, they may have a chance to capitalize on that.
Captain Ashley Talley, who's been scoring a lot of goals lately, stepping up from her midfield position.
Speaking of sophomores who are going to be honored tonight.
Yep. She's had an impressive career. I remember some of the games last year. She's really developed. certainly has developed a deadly free kick as well.
Oh, yes. I'm really hoping to see just one more of those before the season's over.
Yeah, you're exactly
It's
right.
a good chance of that happening, in fact.
Well, and keep up on the website. Keep up with the schedule overall because there's a good chance that we could host a playoff game as well. So fans out there, just sit tight, be patient, follow out the rest of the season, and we'll see where that goes.
Speaking of,
Oh,
nice
what a
ball
clever
there.
chip.
Just hit it a little bit too hard, but that was exactly the right play.
Luis Atkinson right there, no trouble.
And
wow.
How many goals does she have this season?
She has 20 goals and 10 assists. That's a lot, folks. Still two, I think, games left and maybe counting. So
sign her up.
Yeah, definitely so. So our attack has been great so far this season. We've had Tally as well with 8 goals, 8 assists.
Don't sign her up for one more season. I forgot she's a freshman.
We'd like to keep her for another one. As a ball sent into the box.
More.
Yeah. Cleared away by the Red Raven defense. Good job. And there she is, Luis Atkinson. Man, she's so fast.
Good balls, trying to beat the defense, trying to get around her. She's got about a half step on her, but can't quite get to the ball first, but she forces
wins it ultimately.
The defender to clear it.
I had deja vu there, thinking I was seeing Gareth Bell down that left side getting around the Barcelona defense. Luis Atkinson trying to pull off her best Gareth Bell right there.
So you flash back about 10 years.
Gareth Bell was good. Do you remember that?
So long ago.
Oh, wow.
Back in the olden time.
Back before the man bun.
Oh, yeah.
See,
man, that really was a long time ago.
Yeah, so think about that as, is he going to throw this one in?
He's going to just probably play it straight back, and it does so.
Not a bad cross
in.
in.
She may have been in an offside position when she received it back. Must have been a close call.
That was with her left boot right there. Pretty sure. Nice little curl. Not a bad attack there from the Red Ravens. So offsides, free kick off to this right-hand side. Not too windy today. A perfect day to play football. Ryan Butcher, we have not even commented on this.
Oh, about how it's a beautiful day for the beautiful game.
Oh, well, every day, right? But I woke up this morning a little chilly, but, man, it's evened itself out.
I'm not going to lie. One of the first things I did this morning was check my weather app to see what it was going to be like this evening.
Excellent find there. Luis to Tally. Tally going to find her again.
And it's going to go a little bit high.
I don't mind that little play right there, and it looks like that took a deflection.
Deflection, okay.
Yeah, okay. Nice 1-2 between the sophomore and freshman. Those two have connected nicely over the season. Like I said, Tally with 8 assists, Louise with 10.
Looks like they might do a short corner here.
Okay. Nice close-up there of the two players.
And no short one at all. Going straight for the box. Well played by the Johnson midfielder there to knock that one forward, but it looks like maybe got a little too optimistic with that counterattack.
Sophomore Stacia Spear going to send this one forward. Battle there in the midfield.
Does this seem like a good time to mention that we're in Coffeyville, Kansas right now?
I think I did already, but let's go ahead and mention it. We are live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas.
Unless you're watching this after the fact, in which case we are recorded from Coffeyville, Kansas.
We are time travelers.
Let me tell you all about the olden times.
In the year 2525.
But so far, we've got a pretty even game. No attempts on goal. Some attempts
at goal.
Yeah. In the general vicinity of goal.
Yeah, two really good teams here. They're going to battle it out.
And Luis Atkinson tries to bring it through the legs of the Johnson player.
She's probably been the most active for the Red Ravens so far. That's her M.O., though. I mean, she's always active. As a headed ball goes out to Johnson County, Red Raven defense able to set themselves up here. Quite a bit of action here in Coffeyville tonight. We not only have a blockbuster of a game happening right now, but volleyball will be up against the number 5 team in the nation. We currently are the number 2 team in the nation, so excellent.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not at all. So great stuff here. Also back on campus as well.
So if you have 2 computers, 2 phones, 2 tablets, 2 devices that can stream, you can watch both.
Well, and just go to the volleyball game and then just stream our game on your phone. Good job there to track back, but it must have been an offside position.
Well, yep, looks like it. So free kick here from Stacia Spears. Yet another sophomore.
Yep, big boot. She's had herself a nice career.
She's been very steadfast in the back line. And going to let that one play through.
Takes a certain type of player, I feel like, to be so good on the back line. Being willing to put yourself and your body out there a lot of times, having to be a little bit braver than the others.
And always knowing that they put their speediest players up front, so you never want to get beaten by that. You always have to be just aware all the time. It's a tense position to play sometimes.
Oh, I can only imagine. I crumble just thinking about, simple decisions in my life. A nice ball played here. Going forward.
I was trying to find her there. The goalie was out to get that.
Oh, kind of dangerous.
Taking no chances.
Miscommunication there, maybe?
I think the defender made the right choice. The goalie was not as close as she maybe could have been to that.
Okay. Nice boot in.
He's going to switch that all the way across the field to Anna.
She gives a nice chase, picked up.
Kind of a nervous clearance there. I've been seeing a lot of that from Johnson. Just a clearance that it doesn't look like they're aiming for anyone. They're just kind of hoping. That may be a good sign for Coffeyville going forward here, and I don't think that traveled out. No.
Oh, well, okay. And Stacia will pick up on this one.
And
yeah, Coffeyville the more confident team early.
And you saw her clearance straight. It was straight to Anna's feet, which is exactly where you want it to be.
Yeah, good call there as the ball just squirting away there. So just let that. Oh, okay, goalie going to come up.
Of course, this game is also a must-win for Johnson. Wow, that was a bit
dangerous there. Taylor. No doubt about it. Taylor Lamp, nice little clearance.
Anyway, like I was saying, this game is also kind of a must-win for Johnson, so they may also be feeling the pressure. It comes down to, do you want to do postseason? Do you want to be in the playoffs? Well, you have to get some points at the end of the season, or else. I mean, Cali's got it, despite our amazing win over them.
Yeah.
They're fine, although that was good for our record.
No doubt about it.
And we actually have the potential to move into second behind them, assuming these last two games go our way.
Okay.
Which would be amazing because that would be a home playoff game.
Can you remember a time when the league was so competitive, just top to bottom? I mean, we've been doing this probably for 4 years now, 3 or 4 years. We've been watching for longer. I mean, you have your Johnson counties, you have your regulars, but this year everyone's beating everybody.
Yeah, it's actually been really hard to guess who the unstoppable team was, because just when you think that Cali was impossible to beat, they done got beat.
Exactly. And there's no quote-unquote doormat of a team either, I feel like. Each game is very competitive.
Right. And all in all, oh, man, I'm going to miss this season. I'm just realizing, I'm thinking
I know. I was talking to Coach Chupindo down there, P, a former player. I was just asking her, can you believe how quickly this season's going by? And it's kind of bittersweet, It's nice to get into the latter half and quite possibly into a playoff spot, which is, what you play for ultimately.
Mm-hmm. And I think last season I was checking the stats, and I believe we ended 6-6, which I want to say we did have a playoff spot, but it was an away game.
Okay.
Well, and I don't believe they won then, but they did at least qualify for the playoffs, which is what you want.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go, ball all the way out. Gonna go
I feel
back
like
over
I
to the
just
Red
kind
Ravens.
of had a sad memory of the past there as the screen kind of like teared up a bit, like I flashed back.
Oh, that was all planned. No doubt about it.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Sugar Shane on the ones and twos over there.
Yep. So this season has actually been another strong showing, and so far actually have the potential to finish even higher.
And we'll see how that goes, as still a midfield battle for the most part. Here we go. Johnson County looking to advance. Nice pass there. Midfield wide open.
Good run from the Johnson players, but just hit a little too much.
And I hate to have to admit this as a Raven fan, but slowly Johnson County kind of finding their own, getting into a groove.
They're going to have to continue to try to measure those passes and weight them a little bit better, but that should be a wake-up call for the Raven back line.
Yeah, I hope it is. Hope it's a wake-up call for everyone as, again, midfield battle. Tally trying to do what she can.
Every time the referee raises his hand to shield his eyes from the sun, I keep thinking he's calling something.
Yeah, he should go ahead and grab a pair of Oakleys and just ride it out,
How come refs don't wear shades? Is that like against referee regs or something?
Well, and let me ask this too, because I played a lot of baseball as a kid, and we wore sunglasses all the time. Can you not wear shades whenever you play soccer? Has just nobody ever done it? Is it against the rules or
You know
what?
what's kind of interesting is I know that certain types of actually think that certain types of eyewear are banned.
Would I have to wear rec specs or something like that?
I actually
Because you're a glasses wearer
I
yourself,
know.
and you.
I switched to contacts when I played because I
Oh.
don't think I could wear glasses. Because, you try to head the ball, you catch that wrong, smash
Oh,
into your
yeah,
glasses.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
going to hurt.
it's a really good point there. Okay. I'll look deeper into it.
I kind of wonder, though. I mean, surely the referees can. But then again, I refed, and I never saw anyone wearing sunglasses.
If you ref and you're wearing sunglasses, you're going to get so much respect. Like you're.
Only if they're aviators.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, it's good to laugh at ourselves every once in a while because no one else is. So here we go. Back to soccer.
I saw some chuckles around the booth up here.
I think they're laughing at us, not with us, though. That's the thing. That's the problem.
That's halfway there. Speaking of P, she was the one who picked up that ball. You can see her at the end of the bench there.
Speaking of halfway there, throw in about the midpoint of the field, 50-yard line. Johnson County looking to
Knock it out and give us a throw.
exactly. Well, and no team really threatening at the moment. 29 minutes left in this first half.
Throw in to Izzy.
Yeah, pretty good job there by the Johnson County defense just to close out there.
Wasn't Kennedy Ward the one who scored that winning goal against Cali?
Yes,
back
she
there?
was.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
And that actually gives her 3 goals on the season. Kennedy Ward with 3.
A really important goal there.
Oh, yeah.
May end up being the most important goal. We'll see.
And this one looks like maybe offsides.
Another one. I think that's like maybe the third offside call against Just Johnson.
Well, and I guess the Red Ravens doing a good job of holding their line, but still should be a little bit of a wake-up call. Johnson looking to advance. Red Ravens need to do a better job with possession and trying to work this ball around, maybe work the defense as well. Louise Atkinson had such a good start to the game. Hadn't heard a lot from her lately. And here we go. Anna giving chase here. Sugar Shane hooking it up. Nice job, man. We appreciate it. So time back on the
Like magic, the time appears.
got a strange magic, that's for sure. About 28 minutes left in this first half. Hey, did we mention we're live here from Coffeyville, Kansas?
I think at least once or twice.
All right, well, there you have it. We're at midterm now for the academic year.
I think we're past midterm.
About a week, right?
Yeah.
I have to ask the students in the booth if they've done their homework or not.
Oh, yeah.
You guys passing your classes?
I know at least a couple students down here who need to submit their graphic novel
Oh,
essays.
wow. Graphic novel. Okay.
Hey, it's a fun assignment. They get to pick which one they want to do.
Yeah, in all honesty, you and David Beck as well. You guys do a good job of making it interesting. Lisa Cummings.
And
the whole
best-
English department at CCC, let's give a shout-out real quick, as
Yes,
his free
indeed.
kick will go over to Johnson County in a somewhat dangerous position.
It'd be difficult to blast in from this angle, but it's perfect to get it just at the top of the 18.
Sure, kind of create some confusion in the
Looks
box.
like that's about what she's going for.
Oh,
and
wow.
let that bounce on through.
Man, Red Ravens really fortunate there. 1 or 2 steps. That's in the back of the net. Kennedy or Taylor would have had to have done quite a bit to stop that, but here we go. Stacia Spears with a free kick. Skiatook, Oklahoma.
Such a strange and faraway land.
Oh, yeah,
Skiatook.
all the way down there. Give a shout-out to everyone down there. Stacia, where she's from. Johnson County, man, Red Ravens having to do quite a bit to keep that out. Rachel Manley gives chase. Faith as well.
I think I signed mortgage papers up there once. Like I'm sitting there trying to think of when I went to Skyatook. I was like, I did something up there, and I think that was it. So probably the most exciting reason that one could end up in Skyatook.
Nice ball there from Izzy trying to find Rachel Manley running down that right-hand side. Ultimately going to be a throw-in for the Red Ravens, and we'd like to see them.
Looks like Johnson's got a player to sub on.
Well, and I'd like to see us hold the ball for a little while here, work it around.
Looks like they're going to make her wait a minute while Ennis turns.
Nice.
And tries to use the outside of the boot and just shove that into the near corner and not far away.
Were you ready for that? I was not. I was expecting to cross into the box.
I was wondering if she was just going to try to hit it really hard at the goalie and try to force her to maybe fumble it, if she was going to just send it across, if she was going to put it on the ground. But no, I was not ready for that.
That was classic Anna right there. That was nice. I hope she gets a couple more chances this game, because I feel like if she gets a couple more, she's not going to miss. It's like a really good shooter in basketball. You know, they might miss a couple, but you know eventually they're going to get one. Speaking of that, the Golden Boot was awarded today, I'm pretty sure. Messi.
Oh, I thought you were saying, I didn't know we had a Golden Boot in our division.
No. Overall, yeah, Messi won that one. I think Mbappe was second.
How many goals did he have?
36 or so, I want to say. Let us know. Oh, nice pass here. Red Ravens looking to do something defensively.
Whew, that was dangerous.
Wow, Kennedy Ward did just enough to come over. Was that her?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Man. As I'm sitting there babbling about the world of football.
I mean, that's where we are right now.
Wow, the professionals.
I got to be honest. Last night, I know that the U.S. team was playing. I chose to watch the debates instead, which ended up being the right choice, apparently.
As a fan, I'm always so superstitious. I would, if I were you, I'd be getting onto myself right now thinking that I was the one that actually caused them to lose because I didn't watch,
I have watched too many games where it didn't go great to believe that for a second.
Well, and, U.S. soccer, men's soccer, I should say, yeah, we might need to, I don't know, rethink some strategies or
rethink something.
Cryogenically.
That was the first time we lost to Canada since 1985.
Yeah, I think 85 or 83 or something like that.
So either Canada got a lot better, or
do you want me to say it or do you want to say it?
We can all just leave it unsaid.
Either way, throw in from the Red Ravens here. Luis looking to receive it. Izzy looking to receive it as well, unable to. Johnson's got a pretty full bench there as well, so if they need to bolster an attack or hunker down on defense, they can. Luis just going to use her body to play this one. Oh, okay.
Turn and
okay.
Almost managed to make her way through two players, but ultimately all it just means is it's out for another throw-in.
If you didn't know her, you might think she's just trying to showboat, but she actually has those skills. I mean, she can get away with something like that because she can back it up with good play.
We're going to need some of that good play to get out of this hole that they're kind of stuck in.
Well, and it feels like from either team, it's going to take something special for that first goal to come.
Good step over there, but I think, I was going to say I thought that ultimately came off the player, but shows what I know.
Shows what you know, Ryan Butcher. Way to go. Let the whole team down.
So I thought that Johnson was doing a substitution, but did anyone ever actually come on? She was standing.
Yes, she was. I'm not sure. As the ball sent down.
So maybe both coaches kind of holding their cards close to their chest right now, watching how this is going to play out.
Feels like it, right? I mean, it kind of feels like both teams are trying to play.
Oh, well played.
Oh, nice job there. Great step up. Crowd liking that one as well. Kennedy Lamp. Nice job. And so here we see Faith controlling this one. Going to play it back. Red Ravens looking to reset. Johnson County doing a really good job of closing out on defense. And here we go. Speaking of closing out, Faith, excellent job.
Now
Luis keeps it alive.
Got a chance to counterattack here. Tally knocks it forward.
They're playing pretty physical out there.
Looking for Rachel Manley, but she was closed down hard by the Johnson player.
Oh,
And
nice move
speaking
there.
of,
Well, hey, now I don't.
Speaking of hard, I think that's probably going to be a little too much by the referee. And trying to figure out, is he coming out, just making sure she's okay? Yeah, looks like. I was wondering if he was rushing for a little bit extra.
I thought he was going to pull a yellow card the way he was running right there, but I think that's just his running style.
He was running, let's say, purposefully was a good description of that.
I don't know. I mean, I know that she impeded her run, but she really didn't mean to. It was almost as much contact from the.
Didn't mean
She
to.
didn't mean to. But here we go. Nice ball sent in.
You know, you ask her after the game if she meant to do it or not. We'll see.
I just think she beat her to the spot. I mean, easy enough. Beat her to the spot. There was more contact from the Johnson player than the Red Raven player, but
Looks like it's ultimately not going to cost us anything, though, as Coffeyville's already knocking it forward again. Johnson forced to deal with it.
I like to see Rachel and Luis up there on top.
It looks like they were able to force a turnover here, and good ball
over
the top.
Here we go. Options. She's going to take it.
Got Ashley Talley run into the box, but ultimately we'll have to settle for a corner, which Ashley will take.
Yeah, not a bad move at all, really. I mean, she had options either way. She took it and won the corner ultimately. Another short one, or they
this is the first short one.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, because they played like a short one last time, Talley.
Whew. Just enough. She's got a chance to fire.
Oh, not bad.
Not far off, but a Johnson player was marking the near post. That would have been a tough one to get in, but hey, we'd like to see it. I believe that's the first shot on goal from either team.
Yeah, I think so, and a well-worked play overall. That was very good. Let's see if there's more to come. Good header there. Found Izzy. Izzy going to send a through ball.
Was looking for Luis there, but she had a lot of what color would you say that is? Navy?
Yeah, it's a good blue. It's a good solid blue. I like it. It's a navy. Oh, wow.
Just a little contact. Just a little bit. Just to let you know she was there.
Hey, Rachel appreciated that pass right there. She was all over it. Johnson, a good job to step up.
And looks like we got Izzy on task to bring that one down, and that was a good first touch.
Oh, and another one right there. Wow.
I was going to say there was some hand contact with that ball.
Oh, okay.
May have been I think we're a little too far out to see if that was the case. Plus, she had her back towards us. So
okay.
We will trust the referee on that one.
Nice
Ashley Talley here, marking her.
Not a bad run there, not a bad ball either, but just no one there to.
I'm going to beg to differ on that not being a bad ball.
I just mean like the curve of it and the pace. I mean, it was.
You're so positive, Derek.
They put it into a nice area, just nobody was there, So.
It just means it wasn't a good ball.
Okay.
They've had some good ones, though. I'm not trying to be all down on the team.
Can I say great kick then? Like it was a good kick?
Kick.
It's a quality kick.
You're reaching at this point.
Okay. Well, it's a little bittersweet. It's a nice interception here in the midfield. This could be dangerous.
Oh, I like what she was thinking. I think she was going to try to do a step over and then bring it back with her left foot and put it back towards the box, but ultimately wasn't able to get that contact on it. But Ashley Talley is bringing it forward again. Plays it forward. Looks like she was hunting for Louise there, but it's just going to go through and be cleaned up by the goalkeeper.
Got to give a lot of credit to that Johnson defender right there because Louise knew what she wanted to do. Like you said, she was about to cross over there, put it on her.
Shoulder-to-shoulder
contact.
Tough,
yeah.
Referee is, of course, okay with that, as he should be.
And the player jumped right up and continued play, so got to give her a lot of credit for doing so. Land on a ball like that, it could be tough as we do
there's
see.
Our first sub. Looks like that is Luis is coming off.
Yeah, both teams here making a sub. I think Anna comes back on as well. Throw in for the Red Ravens. Is he going to bring this one down?
Well, and then bring it back up.
Coach P and Coach Schicky over there trying to haul that one in.
So far, a goalless first half.
It's gone by pretty fast, if you ask me. I mean, 16 minutes left to go. A lot of action, but more in the midfield, I would say, than anywhere else.
I don't know. It kind of feels like it's one of those games where everything's going to settle right until it's not, as in something could
Ooh.
happen.
Yeah, and
Just
as you're
turning on a
saying that,
dime right there.
I was holding my breath. Ooh, good defense there. Nice job. Good advancing run as well. Hannah comes out, going to bring that one down. Good job.
Brings it to Faith, who drops it. Good
Wow,
ball
what a
right there. Now
pass.
that's a good ball.
Okay, I now can see the
The
complete
difference.
and true difference between I'm just going to say
Oh.
nice kick.
I was really hoping that she was going to be able to grab that and just start sprinting with it. She would have had an opportunity to get pretty long ways. Actually, Tally, not the one to have final contact on that. That'll be a Coffeyville throw.
I like our white short and red shirt kit there.
Okay,
I like that.
I got to ask, does Johnson not have any like mesh shirts? She's standing right at midfield, just hanging out, and every time I see her, I get confused. You see who I'm talking about?
Oh, okay, I got you. As far as being confused on the sideline,
Yeah,
people
like I
coming on
keep
the
thinking either
sideline.
they're doing a sub or someone's just standing
I
there
got
off
you. So
field.
that's where we were wrong. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Oh yeah, she's right there.
Yeah,
So
just hanging out.
well, that to be continued. Oh,
Oh,
nice job
ball.
there.
So she's got help with Anna.
Good
Gonna
move.
try to, just tries to poke it in. Gonna need a little bit more power to get past that goalie, who's been pretty spry in the box.
Yeah, she has a nice move there from Rachel. I don't think she had any other choice really.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough ball. I think she ultimately just kind of poked it and was hoping to get better contact on it. And sometimes like that can do it if you just need like when you're that close to the keeper. If you can just hit it hard enough, you can't miss the target, and maybe they'll miss it. But I don't know. I'm gonna go look up the goals allowed at halftime because I think Johnson's actually not had that many scored on them. I think we've only had maybe 20 total scored on us.
And that I should have looked that up earlier, but we have had a pretty good defense throughout
Maybe
the
22
season.
at this point because I think it was 20 before the Cali game. Again, I'll have to look at that.
Okay.
But hey, I'd say that's pretty good when you score 3 times as many goals as have been scored against you.
Battle for it over there on that right-hand side. Tally always ready to get into the mix.
And looks like that Johnson player did just enough to disrupt that play as Izzy attempts to clean it up. A little bit of incidental contact with the player. The referee's okay with it.
A little bit of hesitation there.
I honestly
Kinda
wondered
waiting
if
for
he
the
was going
foul,
to call that. Because, I mean, that's one of those referee discretion calls.
Sure.
So
I wouldn't blame him either way, but we are going to get
looks like player came back from an offside position. We're hearing some disagreements.
Yeah, they don't so much agree with that. But
Do we have the ambient audio camera set up down there? Because that's too bad. So the
No.
people on the stream can't hear the cowbells. They can't hear the shouts trying to help the referee out.
Yeah, trying to help the referee out. What a great way to put that. And there is the cowbell, by the way. We are not kidding around there. Nice little 1-2 there from Johnson, but look at Faith tracking all the way back.
Ashley Talley closing it down. Had her arms towards her body there, so the referee's okay with it.
Yeah. And here we go. Let's get something going.
What's that new way that they say if it's part of the silhouette or whatever, then it's not, then it doesn't count as contact? But it's weird.
That's interesting. I mean, I get what it means, but it's kind of hard to understand. Nice little run here. Put some pressure.
I've always wanted to see the rules for that sort of thing maybe loosened a bit. I always hate having to see the defenders like guarding, like marking with their hands behind their back. It looks so dumb,
It's hard to keep your balance whenever you're running, too,
Yes,
if you're doing that.
and especially when, again, you're up against a striker who knows what they're doing. It's easy to get beaten. I know why they're doing it, and I know why they have to do it. But, God, I wish they didn't have to.
Yeah, it's just so tough. I mean, it's such a bang-bang type of play. You want to get it right. Oh, nice
good
back heel there.
She's got a chance. She plays it forward. It's going to be
Ooh.
off the Johnson player to their goalie.
It always had to be a back heel right there for that play to happen. What a great execution.
Way to step up and grab that.
Red Ravens
And
on the attack.
Faith is watching that all the way back. Johnson player is going to have a hard time getting past her. And she's ultimately
And
not
look at
able
that.
to.
I mean, what great speed there. What great
I'm going to go ahead and
recovery.
say I called that one. And looks like some more incidental hand contact there with the ball. Can't do that.
I mean, if it's outstretched, if it's a wild, like, out of control tackle, I mean, I get it. But if you're truly trying to defend and it comes off of a body part and maybe up to your arm, or you're not even aware of the person, kicking it because it went by you
Yeah.
so fast and it just happens to catch your arm like on the way through.
I saw one from a game a couple weeks ago when the ball popped up in the air and the defender had absolutely lost it and was like looking for it, and it came off of like his elbow, and I believe they like called it, but then they VAR'd it and were like, no,
Okay.
that's
Well,
not a handball.
at least they got it right because, I mean, it puts so much pressure on the defender to be 110% perfect. It's almost impossible to be that perfect all the time when you're
I
throwing your
mean,
body around like that.
Unless you're like Stacia Spears or something in the back right there.
Yeah, there you go. When in doubt, kick it out. There you have it. It's a golden rule.
Very, very important rule. There's only 2 rules in football.
Okay.
Don't use your hands, and when in doubt, kick it out.
Well, and I always figured that handball was more of an intentional type thing. I mean, if you didn't mean to do it at all,
It used to be more like that, but then they changed the rules. The rules, they're always tinkering with them.
Well, and then you have a Luis Suarez in the World Cup who gets away with a blatant handball. You have Maradona who gets away with a blatant handball. I mean, it's just kind of interesting how that works.
That one is a big one, yeah. I got to imagine that one still hurts to this day.
Oh, yeah, World Cup situation. I mean, come on. As Manly's going to fight this one.
Oh,
nice little fade right there. Look out.
That was an accidental one, we're being told. Let's see more of that. That was cinematic.
Yeah, that's
what
cool.
that was.
It's a battle for the ball right now.
If you
9
could
minutes
do
left.
like a Zach Morris, like freeze.
Oh, yeah.
And we could just narrate how we think it's going to play out.
If I could do a Zach Morris anything, I would. But throw in not going to get.
See, we got a Coffeyville substitution. We know it is because she's wearing a mesh shirt.
Well, but they didn't allow it, even though they
Midfield.
made her bring the ball back. As Kennedy Ward just going to help shepherd this one out.
Now it looks like we'll see that substitution.
Okay. And once we can make that out, we will report on that.
And with 9 minutes left to go, we remain 0-0.
Interesting first half so far.
Who do you think, and be honest here, has been the stronger team, the bigger threat?
I think it's been even for the most part. First half of the first half, it was us, but recently more Johnson.
I don't know. I think I would overall say that we've had some more chances to put it in. A lot of Johnson's chances were ultimately ruled offside, which it doesn't matter how well you're doing if you ultimately just give it up to some bad positioning. I will
say that
I give it to us.
The build-up for our chances has been better. Like our passing has been pretty good as we see that, yeah. And there it is. Got to get physical with it. Here she goes.
She's got some help on the wing. Ultimately finds her.
Good recognition.
She is fighting to win that. Johnson player is not going to let her have it easily. And was ultimately able to get away from her, but will she be able to play it out of the back? She's being closed down by Lamp.
Good battle overall.
It looks like it's going to be out for a Johnson throw.
Free kick over to the Red Ravens.
Oh, and look who's going to take this. We were having this conversation. She can't get back too far because the golf cart of power is behind her. But she's got a good chance to float this in, I think.
Yeah, that golf cart. I tell you what, put some tins on in that thing and maybe some rims.
Don't get the kicker out of the shot.
Okay, here we go.
That's
ball
a good-looking ball.
Ooh, yeah, definitely so. Johnson, good job to step up. And
I'm going to have to probably play that all the way back to Taylor, I imagine. Oh, ultimately he's not able to get that connection. And
kind of tough.
Marked the entire time by Kennedy.
Extracurricular is going to catch up to Johnson there.
We're going to
stop the clock here. Yeah, clock will stop.
While the referees have a little chit-chat.
At about 6:43. Maybe they're talking about dinner plans.
Oh, looks like that's going to be
Oh, wow.
both players going to
Okay.
receive it.
Okay. Well, that's
Kennedy Ward will be taking a break.
probably the fairest way to go about it.
Yeah, you definitely want to nip that in the bud because it's only going to get it's only going to get more intense when the second half rolls around.
I think it's going to open up quite a bit in the second half. Both teams have made sure not to give anything up, but I don't see us going into overtime at a 0-0 score. I just really don't.
Oh, and looks like during that entire period, no one went and grabbed a ball because we were too busy wondering what was going to happen. So,
Well, in the Johnson County.
the coach is now getting into it.
Yeah, he don't really like that decision.
Will we see our first Coach Yellow of the day?
Money's on Shicky, but we'll see.
Okay, now it looks like we're starting again as the coach is backing away.
As the cowbell rings in the distance, here we go.
He's a tall guy. I think he's trying to do that looming thing, where he just starts to like edge closer to the sideline and just like, what? I'm not doing anything. I'm just looming. It's a power move.
You know about power. That's for sure, Ryan.
Oh, I
Butcher.
do. I mean, I am a teacher.
And another substitution. Looks like number 8, Kennedy Lamp, off.
Oh, it looks like Ward is back on. Very, very, very short break for her.
All right, battle in the midfield.
I know we've had this discussion before, and I still wonder, what's the minimum amount of time one has to be subbed after receiving a yellow card?
Yeah, no, can they immediately go back in?
That was less than a minute.
Nice move here.
Oh, yeah, it looks like that one's going to ultimately just be an easy save for the goalie there.
Was she looking for the cross or looking for the shot?
I think there was a deflection when she hit that, which kind of made it like pop up, and I don't think the way she was intending to. Johnson player puts her body in the way. Cheyenne Gardner attempting to clear it.
Ball over to the slate. Yeah, left-hand side. Good job there.
Of deflections, Coffey will take that throw in.
She had that game winner against Neosho. Or Callie?
Am
I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
How many game winners has she had? No, okay. So, yeah, she had the game winner last Saturday.
I was willing to trust you.
And I appreciate that, Ryan. I really do. But I'm not one to be trusted.
Oh, that's fair, too. So at this rate, we may just see the rest of the game, the throw-ins, as Hasker goes for her third one.
Okay, here we go. Izzy will bring that one down. Good
Drops
job.
it back to her off of that same Johnson player. The ball taking some strange bounces there, almost in Johnson's favor. Now, finally, Coffeyville has a chance to break away with it, which she is.
Wow, nice
skills.
move.
Beats 3 defenders and midfielders there.
Opens it up.
Ultimately, they tracked her back, making it impossible for her to get a good cross in. Still, great ball skills there to even break out in the first place.
Yeah, if that were if that happened a little differently, as Rachel would have liked it to, man, we'd be open. We would have broke that wide open. Great job just to fight through those tackles. I imagine at the professional level, they probably would have went down, going through what Rachel did there, but she stayed up, kept possession.
I always like to see him just keep fighting for it if you can.
Seems like in the Premier League you'll see that. Oh, that's a tough ball there.
I was about to say, I didn't think that there was any illegal contact on that.
Well, in 3, good job.
Yeah.
She popped right up.
She's probably going to be glad she didn't get a foul there, as she had an excellent chance to bring that in to the back of the net. Yeah, from what it looked like, she got a foot on the ball, and the ball went straight into to number 3's legs. And she stumbled, but she got back up and started sprinting with it. So,
well, and wasn't number 3 the player who landed on the ball earlier and popped right back up,
yes.
if I'm not mistaken? So, excellent job by her just to hustle, keep the play going.
And here it is.
Cross into the box. Good job by Lamp.
That was a crucial hit. There was a Johnson player sitting at the back post that would have loved to receive that one.
Wow.
Perfectly positioned for it, too.
She had to come out and make that play.
Oh, dangerous ball there, finding that player we were just talking about. Watched by Kennedy Ward, and ultimately was unsuccessful there.
Well, in the pace of that ball, she was going to have to take it perfectly first time.
She was already, I mean, she was kind of at full speed, a little off balance, being marked by a defender. That's a tough shot, no matter. And I don't even know if her left foot is her strong foot, because that would be another factor there. Still, that was well played, and she got it close. That was kind of similar to Anna's attempt on goal much earlier in the half, just just off the post, not far off.
Yeah, it seemed like Anna's might have been a little bit closer, but still kind of the same mindset there. And almost an impossible angle, but still a good try. Coach Liker, he's like, what?
Go walk back for it.
Poor guy. You got to love him. He's always helping out, picking up trash, shagging balls. As this one goes back over to Johnson. About just under 2 minutes left in this first half. Will we see a breakthrough, or will we go in knotted?
Looks like that's going to go out for a Coffeyville goal kick. We'll take it.
And again, Coach Liker all over it. Sophomore Stacia Spear going to take this free kick.
For a second, I thought you were going to say sophomore Coach Liker.
He's been here a couple more years than that.
I mean, he's jogging out there. He's putting in some cardio.
I'm sure he's in pretty good shape, tell you the truth. Johnson brings this one down.
Well marked there by Shannon Gardner. Edged out the ball. Does enough, but Johnson still fighting to get out here. Find some help on the outside. Cross on the ground. Not able to do anything with it.
Oh, look out. Inadvertent.
I think that came off of her own teammate's face, didn't it? Wow, she didn't even flinch, though. She has checked to make sure her hair was still tied up.
Well,
She's
and
good.
That was our best defensive move right there at that moment.
Was to use the Johnson player's face.
Sure, because that looked like a pretty good ball.
Yeah, it was definitely in a dangerous position. Johnson is playing up far. It's about it's 3-on-2 in the box, and
oh wow,
just bobbles out of one a little bit. Johnson's gonna try to bring it back in, and oh wow, was that a dangerous ball? I like what that Johnson player was thinking. She just kind of like get that onto the inside of her boot, redirect it into the back of the net. That would be a difficult stop for any goalie, but now Coffeyville's on the back foot as this final minute ticks down.
Yeah, the Red Ravens are going to have to find a more physical type approach to how they're playing this game right now, because Johnson's bringing it, that's for sure. Using their physicality to win chances in the box. Just about 10 seconds left in this first half.
I think that we'll probably be happy to see the back of this first half with how things are going. Get a little break, recharge, hydrate, all that good stuff.
All right, and there you have it. After 45 minutes of play, CCC 0, Johnson County 0. Interesting talks at halftime. We'll be back in 15. Good afternoon, and we are back live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. 0-0 after one half. Let's see what the second half brings.
Yep, we know either something's going to happen or we go into extra time. And, well, I'm actually hoping something happens.
Yeah, I'd like to see a couple goals scored, and I think they will.
You better be more specific about the goals you want to see scored.
Well, from our side, of course.
Okay, there you go.
But here we see Johnson actually out on the front foot so far. Ball in, and wow. Shot on target or pass on target or however you want to.
I don't believe that would have been on target if she hadn't picked it up. But, hey, we will go ahead and take it. So already they're threatening to do something about that, to break that stalemate. They were the most dangerous team at the end of that first half and probably hoping to carry that energy forward. So we're going to see what they talked about in the locker room in order to fix that, to counter that problem.
And one of their main players from that first half, number 3, a striker, already making her presence felt this second half as well.
Oh, apparently I have her name right there.
Okay, so Crisogono, Tio.
Yeah.
Man, she's been a good player for them today.
I always forget that I have a list of the Johnson players, too.
I guess we could do a better job of that. And any Johnson
I'm going to have to ask for a pay increase to talk about the other team.
Any Johnson friend or family out there watching the game, we do apologize. We'll try to do a better job of that. But we welcome you. Glad to have you.
We're happy just to have Johnson here, to have a nice game going. But sorry, not sorry.
Here we go. Faith on the attack.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, finds Manley.
Oh, excellent stop there from the defender who was quick to shut that one down. All she needed was one more touch, and that was going to be Coffeyville's best chance of maybe even the game.
All right, well, here we go. Third corner, I believe, for the Coffeyville Red Ravens. One worked short, one worked long, and
looks like we're going to go for the latter here.
Okay.
Or maybe not. Luis is here for the option of it, but I don't think she's going to be used. Oh, nice chip up. Oh,
Ooh.
The goalie gets a punch, but
up comes Faith.
Couldn't quite get it under control. She needed one more touch here, but I'm going to try to work it back in as Luis Atkinson knocks it in. Wow, I've only said her name 1,000 times. I wonder where that one came from.
Yeah, you never know, but tried to send in something with her left foot. Not a bad ball, but unable to get on the end of that, as here we see the Red Ravens with a little momentum.
Leaves it for Cheyenne Gardner. Back to Atkinson.
She was a catalyst there in the first half. Anytime we had any run, seemed like she was on the end of it.
Faith trying to pull it away. Gets her pocket picked by Johnson, midfielder.
And so Red Raven defense living to fight another day here. Throw in. Thievery right there.
And, hey, we got a chance at a breakaway. Problem is, it'd be kind of difficult. She doesn't have a lot of there's not a lot of players up yet, but looks like Johnson was kind enough to let us have a throw-in. So, see, this is what we're talking about. We appreciate all these things.
We do appreciate that. Hopefully we can make the most out of that kind gesture.
Yeah, right now it doesn't look like Coffeyville's pressing up very high. It seems maybe playing a bit back. Just going to count on a few players to make the difference here. And now's their chance.
Yeah, Tally
gets another corner.
Good job to bring that down. Win the corner ultimately, and here we go. 2 already here in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half.
That's interesting placement. I wonder what she's going to aim for here.
Well, I trust her.
Oh, puts it
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, I wonder if she didn't expect that to actually come to her. I thought the goalie was had a hand on that as well. So, wow, that's just about is that going to go out? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Man, that ball carried just a little bit. Well enough over the goalkeeper and onto the foot of, I think, maybe, was it Kennedy Ward?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
And again, it didn't really I can only assume that she thought that the goalie was going to try to knock it down, and she was ready to pick it up afterward. Wasn't expecting it to slip completely past her. I know I wasn't ready for that.
Well, tough to make a perfect play like that. So few do.
Good touch from Tally there. Gets it forward to Izzy off the Johnson defender.
A little bit of tugging there from the defender. Helped her out a little bit, gained that leverage, but no foul overall. But we do see a stoppage here.
There was a foul right there. I think that was Rachel Manley was the culprit.
Don't mind seeing that aggressive attitude as the Red Raven faithful cheer them on. Cowbell and all. There we go.
It's really sad
Right
we
on
don't
cue.
It's really sad we don't have the ambient sound set up because hey, if everyone loves a cowbell at a sporting event.
There's something universal about a cowbell.
I'd like to see more cowbells at like golf tournaments. I think that would make it a lot more fun.
More of a Happy Gilmore type feel.
Change the whole dynamic.
Yeah, sure would. Had a student the other day tell me he's only seen one Adam Sandler film and he's not going to watch any more. I said, I don't blame you.
Was it? I'm guessing it wasn't one of the quote-unquote good ones. I'm just saying, there are not a lot I would want to rewatch right now.
Opera Man Bye Bye. How about that?
Did they actually make a movie?
No,
based on Opera Man?
no,
Oh
no,
God,
no.
it wouldn't have been too surprised.
Yeah, so here we go.
Oh, she's got some help on the wing. I think she spots it. Didn't quite get in front of Louise Atkinson. So
Well, and unfortunately, Izzy coming up a little lame there. Hopefully just a knock she can come back from. Good shoulder-to-shoulder
may have
contact.
traveled out. Okay. I thought the referee was pointing to his assistant, but I guess not.
Yeah, not the case there. Johnson keeps possession, looking to go.
Maybe he was pointing to the assistant to say, look, he's saying it's not a throw.
Oh, and Lamp comes out.
Wow, what a stop. Way to stay upright, way to watch that the whole way.
Man, that's top class.
Way to put your body in front of something that could be potentially pretty rough.
A lot of bravery and courage shown right there. That's the difference between a 1-0 or a tied game right there.
And the game remains tied.
Here we go.
Whew, close calls at both ends of the pitch right now. You wonder who's feeling like they've gotten luckier right now. I've got to feel like it's Johnson.
Well,
with that one that landed right in front of the net. Like, that could have been so bad if that had gone just a little bit different.
I still feel like both teams haven't really unleashed full power yet.
They haven't powered up. They haven't gone into their next form.
Well, they're like in second gear when they're looking to get into about fourth, but let the time pass.
I was going for more like a Dragon Ball Z reference.
I thought you were doing, I didn't know if you were going Power Rangers or what there. I wasn't quite sure.
They don't really power up so much as they finally get their stupid vehicles out. Like, why don't you just start with the vehicles?
Maybe Captain Planet. I don't know, but
they don't ever power up. They just call someone
but
else to
their
do
forces
their dirty
are
work.
combined though to make Captain Planet. If you have an opinion, please share it. As Luis is going to patrol this right hand side.
Oh, she's playing it well. Good ball. Just squirts past Izzy right there, who was like, I see exactly what she was trying to do, but didn't quite get that. Didn't quite get that contact
Maybe,
on it.
Yeah, one step or two behind
a little
Tally.
Heavy touch on that, and Tally's going to be the one to try to win it. And okay, I was about to say I would have been incredibly shocked if that had been called on Tally for her fighting for the ball there. Ultimately, she's going to be the beneficiary of this.
Yeah, happy to see that free kick called there, middle of the field.
How do you think she's going to handle this?
Yeah, I was just thinking that in my head. She's pointing out some directions on her left-hand side.
I think she's going to try to float this one up into the box, and it's floating.
Dangerous. Rachel unable to track this one.
She's had excellent placement with all those set pieces. Just can't seem to find a red jersey in the box. Jonathan's got some pretty tall and aggressive defenders back there.
Really nice turn here, but wow, look at Faith motoring back. Oh, and there you have it, folks.
Finally breaking the stalemate. It's going to be Johnson with that one. Faith did her best to try to knock her off the ball, but ultimately she's able to hold on, and Johnson takes the lead.
Yeah, just a really strong run there. Not much the Red Ravens can do about that, and here we have it, 1-0.
All right, and we're restarting play here as Tally knocks it out to outside. And, wow, we're just going to go right for it, I suppose. I'm not unhappy with that. Tries to head it back to the goalie. Does not get far.
Johnson County, right-hand side.
Oh, some fighting there for the ball. Some claims that maybe Faith believes she was fouled.
At this point, Ryan, do you switch up any tactics if you're the Red Ravens, or you just keep going as is?
I'll let you know, depending on how this plays out. Oh,
Wow.
that was, yeah. Whew. I don't know. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do here. I understand what their tactics are, and they've been pretty solid. Like, we've had some good chances on goal. Just that forward for Johnson, she just exploded out of there. She was untouchable. She had 3 Red Ravens on her heels, and she stayed upright. She had control of the ball. She was taking that pressure from Faith perfectly. And she earned that ball. I don't know if there's anything that could have been done better.
No, and if Faith wasn't able to catch up with her, that leads me to believe that was just a really good play from the Johnson attacker there. Rachel looking to do something down this left-hand side.
Oh, I think that may have ultimately come off of her. Oh, no. Referee will disagree.
It did, to tell you the truth. It did come off of her, but the call was not given. Great job by our camera crew to capture that.
It's to really rub it.
I'm just saying, I mean, we all saw that, but great job by Manley just to sell it and keep that hustle up overall.
I saw that.
Oh, that was soft.
Yeah, it looks like it's ultimately the referee's okay with it.
Okay.
If he's okay with it, well, I think that's going to travel out for a throw-in. Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, let's see here. As we see the men's team trot out. Again, this will be the last regular season game for both men's and women's team. Now, we're still sitting tight as far
as the last home game.
I said regular season now. If we get into the playoffs.
Oh, okay, I got you. I thought for some reason we still had a game against KCK over the weekend.
A home game. You're exactly right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I should say that.
Woo.
Last regular season home game, Ryan Butcher, as shot sent in deep from the middle, just off target. But, yeah, let me go ahead and reiterate that. This will be the last home regular season game for both men's and women's team. Now, the women might host. They might not. We'll keep you up on that. And the men's game will follow the women's right after we do the sophomore celebration.
Yep, still got plenty of time in the second half, though, especially to see something of a turnaround here.
Yeah, plenty of football left. 33 minutes left in the second half, 1-0. Maybe the scoring will bust wide open here. Both teams.
So here's something interesting.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Johnson player, number 3, she's marked on this as a defender. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if we should trust these handouts that we've gotten here.
It's like when you play Ultimate Team and the team you play has like a defender as a striker and a goalie as a striker. Kind of throws you off a little bit.
She was. This is going to be a one-on-one here, and she is up to the task.
She made it pretty easy on the Red Raven defense right there. I mean, I'm happy to see that play.
I believe that was Morgan for Johnson there.
Okay, well, and she could have took it much further deep into the box and did something with it. But
honestly, what I was expecting to do was try to cut it to the left, maybe try to juke Taylor out a little bit and then knock it in. But ultimately, she just decided to go for it, and she may want that chance back.
Well, and we'll take it. We just have to make sure that we capitalize on that and make them pay for mistakes like that. We'll see how it goes. A throw-in for the Red Ravens in their attacking territory.
Looking to turn with it. She's got some help.
Pretty good throw there, really, just to put it at her feet.
Luis doing excellent with the ball.
Nice
Beats
job.
everyone, takes it herself. Aiming for the far corner, just missing it. She earned herself earned herself a shot towards goal, I think. I mean, wow. How many people did she beat to earn that?
3 or 4 there, and she's going to look to keep putting pressure on that JCCC defense. She has been the name called most as far as the Red Ravens go. Izzy has been patrolling that midfield, Faith as well, but Luis really providing it, Rachel Manley as well. As we see a throw-in from Johnson County. Anna's going to give chase here. Anna also with a pretty good chance in that first half. Tally with thievery.
And Faith picks it up. Uh-oh. Yeah, just a little bit too far for Luis to get a foot on.
Johnson County coach showing off his skills there. And we will see a substitution here. Johnson County looks like they're going to – actually, that striker who made the goal, number 3, she's going to go out. get a little rest, maybe come back in later, try to seal the deal. Good job there by Louise to steal that one on the attack, on the run. And just a great job there by the Johnson defense. If not for that, she had a clear path and also options to her left and right. But they played out well and get as far as midfield.
So I did promise to look up how many goals that Johnson had scored
Yeah, you
over the
promised.
season. I want to say, I think from my quick count at halftime was about 37 goals. I'm including the one they've just scored for that. So while they have a lower tally than CCC overall, the records are actually very, very evenly matched. I want to say they're only maybe like one draw behind what we have, so it's pretty even, and they may see this as their opportunity to pull ahead.
Yeah, even on the score sheet, even on the pitch as well for the most part, but they were the ones to find the back of the net as we see a run here into the box. And there you have it. That is going to be...
Oh, we're
I think that one has been called off.
No, there's some. I don't know what the referee was doing there. He was kind of moving back. Well, now he's talking to Shicky, of course.
And so here we have it.
All right, looks like that's going to be an official goal for Johnson there. A little bit of confusion, but at 29:57, still have a lot of game left to go. That was an excellent play there. She's able to create basically something from nothing.
And that's what we're going to need. Down 2 goals. 28 minutes left in the second half.
We're trying to enjoy some popcorn up here for just a few seconds. And then all of a sudden that happened. And Ashtali picks it up at the top of the 18.
Yeah, good hustle by Louise to
Turns
get that
with
ball
it.
there.
Fires. Ooh.
Oh, wow. How many have
Just
done
gone
exactly
wide,
that?
Yeah. We need to check where the wind's blowing there, because I think maybe if we shift the wind a few miles per hour in the other direction, we'd be up on the score sheet right now.
But unfortunately, we find ourselves down 2 goals as good job in the midfield there, unable to take control.
Ball is out for a Johnson throw.
I just realized I can see y'all like talking over here, so you didn't even have to notice that like it was not checked. So if you're ever muted, I got you.
And here we have an attack down the right-hand side. Johnson,
Well, and that's that.
is that.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately for the Red Raven defense there, unable to get around or through on that one.
Sometimes a good offense, right?
That is true. Ask Kansas City Chiefs fans right about now. Throw in here, worked by Johnson.
So I think I have some wise words here
Okay.
that will help boost our team to victory.
Let's hear it.
Everyone should have the opportunity to be seen in their element. It's a huge confidence boost. That, of course, coming from the philosopher Zach Mitchell. He posted it during the first half.
Zach Mitchell, way to be.
He felt inspired, and he wanted to share that with them, so I'm helping to spread that.
I think it is boss's day today, and he is the boss, so.
That is true. Every day is the boss.
And substitution. Who's the boss?
All right, I'm going to restart the play here quickly.
Johnson ultimately comes away with this one after a bit of a battle in the midfield. Who almost was able to switch the field there.
That was a little bit dangerous, but
yeah.
Coffeyville's going to run away with it.
Literally. So as soon as we can get an update as far as the volleyball game goes, we'll try to give that to you.
How have you been checking that? Or just do you check just Facebook or Twitter or whatever?
I think Twitter. I think Brad Weber live tweeting out the scores.
Oh, Brad's on Twitter all this time. I could have been following his
I
thoughts.
think, or at least in the form of Red Raven Athletics.
Oh, well, that's not as fun. I want him to do that in addition to his everyday tweets.
He's an interesting guy.
Yep. I want to hear what he enjoyed for breakfast, what he thinks about the new episode of American Horror Story. This is the type of content that I crave.
Okay, well, I'll let him know about that.
And have him pass it along.
Yeah. Red Raven's trying to penetrate that Johnson County defense, but just unable to.
Whoop. I almost traveled a long way.
To tally and has options.
Excellent ball by Tally to switch the field, but ultimately is a little too wild to get that one under control.
Yeah, just misplayed a bit by Manley. Another sub here for Johnson County. Looks like that striker giving so much trouble in the first and second half will come back on. A little bit of a rest and right back with it. 23 minutes left to go in this second half. Live here from Coffeyville, Kansas. Right in the middle of the United States. Right smack dab in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
No exaggeration there.
Interesting ball there from Faith. I don't think the midfielder was expecting
Yeah,
that.
great control overall.
Was able to get it away. She's probably going to have to go. No, she actually opts to just turn and knock it forward. That was actually really, really good play.
Options. Luis running on the far right-hand side to the middle.
Oh, plays it off to Anna, who's got options.
Uh-oh, handball being called for.
By the fans, but not by the referee, unfortunately.
As we see the men's team warming up alongside the south goal there. Or north goal, I'm sorry. And we see another...
I was all set to call you on that. Shame on you messing up your cardinal directions.
Red Raven corner.
Oh, such a good corner.
Oh, and there it is. Go! Go, 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 go. Red Ravens.
So, all that time, we've been watching her just to float those balls very skillfully into dangerous positions, and this time, the Red Ravens were there for it, and they were able to just pop that in like it was nothing.
And there we have it. Brand new ball game, my friends. 22 minutes left in this second half. Whenever we gave up that second goal, as Tally kicked the ball back into play, she gave a look to the rest of her teammates, and she had that sophomore, hey, let's do something here type look, and I'm happy to see that the Red Ravens have responded.
And now it's Johnson's turn to see how are they going to handle this. They had what would have felt like a safe lead, but as we all know, 2-goal lead is not always safe. We saw that with our home game against KCK.
2-0, my friend. It's a killer. And that'll be out of bounds over to the Red Ravens as momentum shifts just a bit. As we see the Red Ravens substitutes getting ready.
Luis
good job.
manages to get it through the legs of
nice
the Johnson
job.
player.
Excellent job.
Finds
Good
some help in the
pass.
middle. Faith drops it forward. Ooh.
Izzy tried to come in and almost intercepted that ball. Oh, that's a really good ball there from Johnson County.
Perfectly weighted.
Yes.
Faith is on her, though, and looks like it's going to be enough.
Good positioning there, using her body to shield off the player.
Oof.
Handball still being talked about in the crowd. I hear it still talks of that, but here we go.
Well,
Tally.
Ultimately, we got the goal off of the set piece that we were given, which was the corner kick, so I think I'm okay with it.
Well, interesting ball there sent in by number 3. Pass, cross, both?
Chass?
Cross? Pass and a cross all at the same time?
It was something.
Okay. Well, either way, it was something.
It was.
You are right.
It was a thing. You can look that up in the dictionary. The definition of a thing.
I think, therefore, I am Stacia Spears.
Who said that?
I just did. I just said that,
That's
Ryan.
what I thought.
Hold on, let me think. No, really, let me think. Nice ball.
I
Could
won't
be
say
dangerous.
anything. If you know in the comments and want to beat him to the punch, here-
Damascus.
No. That's a city. That's a capital of Syria.
Well, I was
Oh,
close.
she's gonna
Here we
turn
go.
fire. Oh, Anna doesn't get the contact on it she would have liked. That was bouncing. If she had gotten that volley, that could have been an unstoppable shot. But it's not an easy shot, no matter how you look at it.
Pronunciation aside, I think it was Descartes. Descartes?
Yeah, you got the second time.
Okay.
So if anyone in the chat beat him to that, congratulations. You can feel smug
You just won my job.
and all the benefits that go along with it. Oh, wow. Excellent job there by Ashley Talley to get ahead on that. She went flying in there.
Really good battle.
It's going to be up to Coffeyville now to win all of those in the air if they want to change this score sheet and even up the game again.
Yeah, good call. 50-50 balls will have to go our
Gonna
way.
try to switch it, I think. Oof. Well watched there by the Johnson midfielder, and she's on a breakaway.
Yeah, clever turn.
She's really putting a lot of power on that.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ryan Butcher.
You can hear even if you're not hearing the ambient noise, you may be able to hear that crowd through the microphone because that was a shout plus a sigh of relief plus immediately another shout.
So off the crossbar and just wide
Mhm.
as the Red Ravens live to fight another day.
Yeah, she had that player, too, who was charging in had such a good setup for that. She was keeping it at such a good distance from herself. And now she might have another chance at it. Nope. Believe that. Oh, you want to know what that player's name is?
Let's get it.
Izzy. So we got
Well,
more than one Izzy here.
And what the Red Ravens will need to be
I
careful
want
of
to see how many
is-
goals she's gotten, and we can compare Izzy's.
Well, we are pressing. We're trying to cover a lot of space, but in doing so, we're falling victim to these clever turns from
Right.
Johnson.
And by the way, I do want to say that is assuming that this roster we have is correct, which I am very doubtful that it is. So
And
if
we
that's not you,
apologize if
that's
not,
okay.
but yeah.
Well, no, make KJCCC apologize. It's their roster.
And here we go. Nice 1-2. Here we have Izzy on the right-hand side.
Speaking of, and she'll go ahead and take that throw in.
Sophomore Izzy Attenborough.
I thought lackadaisical touch from the assistant coach there. It's like, I'm not even going to uncross my feet.
So cool.
Very cool. Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Wow, he stole my line.
Oh, is that what you were about to say?
Well, no, but
Okay, then I didn't
I want to
nothing.
take credit for it, though. I'm just kidding. The wordsmith, Ryan Butcher.
Oh, excellent
Good
stop there.
defense.
Catches her off guard. Savannah Hasker drops it forward.
Good ball. Not bad.
Looking to return the favor. I think that's going to be ultimately off Johnson for a Coffeyville throw.
Yeah.
Or no, will not.
Oh.
Well, no, the center referee is saying
Okay,
otherwise.
okay.
And, okay, linesman has changed his mind, as they do.
And the center ref has the ultimate decision? Is that
Mhm.
correct? Or
Yes, indeed. I mean, they were probably at an equal distance to it. So, just going to let them line up the cross here.
lost it in.
Oh, well defended there. And look who's on the ball. It was
Oh, that's a handball. That was close.
You sound like one of our fans.
I know.
down
Hey,
there.
hey, handball. 17 minutes left to go in this second half. Wow, this has gone by pretty quick.
Throw in from Hasker, looking for Anna.
Up and in. Nice throw in.
Uh-oh. That could fall in a dangerous spot.
Wow, that was dangerous there. Unfortunately, we were not able
Look
to
at
get
how
on the end of
compact
it.
that Johnson defense is right now. Like how many Navy shirts you have in such a small area.
Yeah, no choice. They know all the weapons that we have in our attacking arsenal.
Most of them feet.
Good call.
Not all, but mostly. Another throw in from Hasker is.
Ooh,
she's
might
gonna
take
try
a
to
good
turn with
bounce.
it. She's got a chance to knock it in.
Into the box.
And
Man.
that was so close to Luis right there. I don't know. It's like I wasn't 100% sure. Oh. Okay, I believe we got a substitution here.
Okay, yeah, here we go. But, yeah, Luis, able to make that turn, send it into the box. Izzy right there, but maybe a couple steps off.
All right, restarting play here with the final third of the final half of the final home game.
Would you say it's the final countdown?
Not yet, but
Okay.
we'll do that when it gets to about to 1 minute. And, trying to find Anna in there, just trying to
wow.
get some space on that defender, just a half step only, but ultimately not able to. And, okay. Whoops. She's doing the slow walk away. That's the ref. Please don't give me a card. I didn't mean it. Walk.
Yeah. Did what she had to do there. Free kick over to Johnson.
I mean, half of being a good player is attitude, and if your attitude is I'm innocent, well, maybe it'll rub off.
It might just work. The power of persuasion.
Whoa, Hasker trying to stop that, and good play there from a very dangerous player. And there is who is marked on the roster as the other Izzy, number 4, which may or may not be a lie because it also has her marked as a defender. Just none of this makes any sense.
We're in the twilight zone, feels like, just a little bit. But
oh, wait, no, I take that back. Actually, she is marked as a forward, so I will believe that one from Olathe, Kansas.
Okay.
So, again, actually there's, I would say probably about half of the players on the Johnson roster are from Kansas, so they have a lot of local talent
That's
on
good.
their team.
Northern Kansas, northeastern, even into Missouri, a lot of talent up in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Throw in for the Red Ravens here.
We also have a player from Olathe, Kansas, Kennedy Ward.
Okay.
We're really hoping that she can pull out another winning goal.
We would not mind
I like
that
to think
at all.
that she only scores when she's absolutely needed to.
Well, and you like players like that. They might not get goals all the time, but they come up clutch.
Yeah, and I've heard that chant sung of many players. It's like, they score when they want to.
Problem was, I just never, quote unquote, wanted to whenever I played.
You didn't want it enough.
Nah, I didn't want it. A little bit of a lull and a drag here. Last couple of minutes. Throw-ins, out of bounds.
We have some additional stats on here for the women's soccer team. Their coach, it's his 21st year of coaching.
Wow, Johnson County's coach.
I don't know if that means
21 years.
21 straight years at Johnson or just coaching in general, but either way, that is quite a lot.
Yeah, that's impressive. Throw in from Johnson County.
Basically beating Arsene Wenger at that point.
Oh, Larson. Where have you gone? At home.
I'm just thinking if I were Arsene Wenger, I'd be at home on the couch watching Premier League and laughing at all the highly paid coaches losing easy games. Saying,
Considering the scrutiny he always took, regardless of how his team played. Balled into the box, but...
Do you know who else is an Arsenal fan?
Coach Schicky.
Coach Schicky.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. I do have to say that I've been looking forward to this weekend. I really want to get some Premier League back in my life. The international break just doesn't feel the same.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but overall, ready for some club football.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be a battle here in this midfield. Johnson looking to advance it, and it comes over.
Oh, this could be potentially dangerous, and that was a good ball from Johnson player looking to attack now, but opts to play it back. Play it safe, keep control, maybe run down a little bit more this time without any unnecessary giveaways, and this could be it. Well, maybe not.
Johnson,
no, it could have been.
Johnson does a really good job with their body positioning.
Oh, hey, just as you said that.
Yeah.
That was a very good touch right there. Wow, there was some desperate defending and just throwing themselves at it, just trying to get it under control.
Yeah, last 3 or 4 minutes or so, not exactly sloppy, but choppy, I would say. A lot of contention out there. Players trying to get toward the ball, win those 50-50s.
Oh, good. Good touch right there. Gets it to the midfield, switches to Savannah Hasker on the left. I think she was looking to play Anna on, but it's going to go all the way back. Yeah, this Coffeyville seems to be hanging back a bit. Maybe worried about a counterattack. I mean, maybe hoping to get another fortunate corner that they can work that magic on again. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. We'd like to see some more set piece chances, some more play down in our attacking territory, but Johnson County just not letting that happen, staying solid, staying true to their game. As I thought we had a substitution there, but no, just going to be a throw in.
A throw in from the supposed defender, Tio.
And they'll play a little clock game here. 10 minutes. Throw in from Johnson.
Headed away by Kennedy Ward, who think it's a foot on it.
Ball up and in.
Not too worried. Yes, look at that stretch on there. Snatched it out of the air. Crucially, had to get that just right.
Ball up and to the midfield. Unable to track it down, though. Red Raven's going to need to win some of these balls. Louise Atkinson, what does she have up her sleeve?
Well, she's got something in her boot, and those are a lot of skills.
That's firepower for sure.
Finds Anna.
Ball up and played out by John. Oh, that took a funky spin there.
Ashtali. Oh, oops. Yeah, that was, I don't believe that was intentional.
She hustles back to her position in the midfield. Johnson County with the free kick. 2-1 score line. All goals scored in the second half so far.
And, well, I imagine that's going to remain the case.
I knew you were going to say something smart about that. I just knew it. I knew right when it came through my brain, from my tongue, out my lips, you know. I knew you were going to say something about that. And it's okay. You're keeping me honest. I appreciate it.
We have to do a really good job here broadcasting since it's our last home game potentially. So
and out of bounds. What if we scored one more goal, we went to overtime, and then another goal was scored? And that means there was more goals scored not in the second half.
More goals?
Or a goal scored not in the second half. And you said they would only be scored in the second half.
I actually see what you're saying, and I would not mind seeing that. That would make my evening. That would make my week.
Well, let's make it happen. Substitution for Johnson County.
Okay, restarting
Stacia
play here.
Spear, sophomore, looking to send this down. Red Ravens slowly making their way down, trying to keep possession.
Ashley Talley, I think, is going to earn a kick for that. Little contact on her from behind.
Louise trying to fight for this one. Johnson County threatening. Faith steps up.
Potentially dangerous here, but I think she's going to be able to shepherd that out. No problem. No, it did not go out.
Okay.
And that's definitely gone out.
Can't blame the try there, but was going to take a world-class effort. Stacia Spear for the kick, up and...
So good news to fans on the live stream. We got a little bit more time than we thought we did. Good minute and a half, in fact. Could end up being a big deal.
Yes, it could. Ball over to the Red Ravens. Louise Atkinson trying to make a run. Throw in.
And Louise Atkinson turns, finds Anna.
Oh,
drops
nice
it
ball.
Again. Good give and go right there. And, that's a good
Into
ball.
the box.
Looks like we're going to have a chance to pick it up again as Faith drops it back out to the left to Hasker, who's looking to cross it straight into the box.
Not a bad ball, really.
Yeah, off of the head of Johnson player is going to be able to bring it down enough to, get just as far as the Midfield is.
Well,
Cottonville has a chance to set up their attack again.
All right, let's get something going here. Could have been a handball.
Just keep trying until it works.
I will. I mean, odds are I guess somewhat with me if I just keep saying it, right?
Oh, look at that. Look who was ready for it. Faith is, well, I think she sensed that there was a little bit of danger there and opts to go back instead. Kenny Ward boots it. Ashley Talley
Oh,
hunting
yeah,
for
nice
it.
job there.
Over the head of the defender, and here's the chance.
Oh, off the cross, and
No.
it hit the field goal.
Yeah, that's going to mean that it traveled out. Oh, so unfortunate there.
Goodness gracious, folks.
So
So we have a corner.
Was there a deflection, or are we looking at a goal kick here? Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Yeah, that came off the defender ultimately. And hey, this is how we got the last goal. Boy, was that close.
Up and
To the goalie, he's
Yeah.
able to pick it up. Yeah, that was so well worked too. Like that was such a great ball, such great play. Defender, the fact that she got that crucial touch on it was the only thing between them and losing their lead. But hey, maybe Coffeyville will feel a bit of confidence from that, showing, oh wow, that was really well played because that was traveling out. She didn't get anything on that.
yeah, and they should feel proud. They should feel that momentum, hopefully swinging their way. Good defense
Oh.
there. Excellent job. All over that ball.
Trying to drop it forward to Faith, a little too far forward for Faith there.
As this one will travel all the way back to Taylor Lamp. Up and out. Tries to find Tally in the midfield. Good step up there from the Red Raven defender.
She had to get that one right.
Yes, she did. Louise tried to make a turn there, just unable to.
As we have Anna closing down the defender. And, well, I'm going to give her credit for forcing that.
Let's go ahead and give her credit for forcing that. Red Raven throw in.
Oh,
Nice
good
throw in there. Yeah, a lot of strength behind that one, a lot of power.
Ultimately, Johnson's going to see if they can get it out to safety, and we know who that is. She's been really dangerous on the wing this game.
Yeah, really good run there from her. This ball sent long. Lamp going to pick this one up and distribute it out. Just about 4.5 minutes left to go here. Red Ravens looking for a miracle.
I think the referee is saying that traveled out. Or no, he's actually saying that was a no, it was a foul called on Johnson.
Okay, so free kick here.
We will take it.
You see the bench watching on in anticipation. Long ball sent down. Anna tried to bring that one.
She's got a lot of height. She's good at bringing those
Ooh,
down.
good job. Good use of her body there to try to gain position and wins the free kick.
Yep. It's one of the benefits of being 5'9", as she is that she's able to win a lot of those.
And here we go. Ashley Talley, maybe our most dangerous.
Oh, I've got high hopes for this one.
Lofted in.
Oh,
dangerous.
I was about to say, I think she did what she was supposed to do, but just no one there to kind of be ready to get that away from the goalie. And the goalie was able to clean that up, although there was a half second where I wondered if she was going to bobble that, but she's actually been very solid.
Good header down there. Faith's going to send this
look
one.
Who she found.
And
she was in position the whole time, too. She was onside. She was waiting, and she almost had her chance there.
Good hustle there by the ball person. Not quite sure who it is, but they did a really good job there helping out the Red Ravens. Save some precious seconds on the clock. Faith steps up. Good job.
Takes a little bit of contact from behind. Stays
Yeah,
up.
that was not the cleanest of plays right there, was it?
Yeah.
She's able to stay up. Not a bad ball.
Oh, look who she finds there.
Good job.
Has got help on the wing. Got one touch, second touch, and looks like I think she was purposely forcing that for a corner.
So that's one of the 90-10, but unable to get that call. Rachel Manley upset with that. Wow. I don't see how they.
Yeah, that's incredibly confusing.
Okay.
It looks like we've got a substitution here from Johnson, or
Not
what's going
quite
on?
sure, but
Yeah, that was one of those calls where I'm not really sure what the thought was. But, I mean, we did have kind of a close-up view from camera 2 on it. I mean, we were closer than the referee was, in a sense. So maybe it just looked like
all right, 1-2.
maybe it won't be a problem.
This is going to be a corner.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
will not be.
I thought she touched the ball there. Sorry to hear about that one. I was really hoping for that call. Handball. Oh, okay.
There's still some time left
Yeah,
in the
that
game.
joke's not funny anymore as
It'll be funny if it ends up being a handball. Then I'll
Sure.
laugh.
Okay, under 2 minutes left. Red Ravens fighting. Atkinson tries to bring that one down, unable to.
2 versus 1. Difficult. Johnson on the counter. And, well, that's going to shoot through, but ultimately Coffeyville has a chance to reset, get another attack going as time ticks down.
Not the worst ball in the world for Johnson County in that situation. Able
Yeah.
to take some seconds off the clock. And not a bad ball. Attack down this left-hand side.
So
Finds
Manley drops it
Atkinson.
forward to Atkinson. She's got Anna in the box.
Ooh, not a bad ball. Man,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
not much more you can say about that.
So as we enter the last minute,
Yeah, or so. Big boots all around trying to find the back of the net.
yeah, a little bit of desperation sets in as you just need that spark. Such little time left. There's still a chance. Turns and fires from long distance there, beats the defender, but ultimately the goalie was wise to it, and she's going to take her time.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot there, really. Shot, cross, pass, whatever it was. I don't mind it. Anything in the box at this moment.
Ashley Talley fighting for that one. 20 seconds left. Time for one more attack, perhaps.
Let's
Picks
get
it
it.
quickly.
As he sends this one into the box. Touch there.
You could just feel it for a second. Would that magic happen? But ultimately, it looks like this game is going to go Johnson's way. So we appreciate you all joining us. Sorry it couldn't have been a better result for the home team, but we are going to stick around here for the ceremony, and we will be talking to you later for the men's game at 7:30.
All right, we'll see you then.